No, this is not happening. Oh God, Lily! Damn it! Lily, I'm here! Where are you? Oh God, is she upstairs? Happen. I'm coming, Lily. Just hold on. I'm here, Lily. I'm here. Lily? Come on out. Lily, where are you? I'm here. Dad's here.
You weren't here for me, Dad.
Kidman?
Hello, Sebastian. It's been a long time.
3 years. I've been trying to track you down for 3 years.
And you thought you'd find me at the bottom of an empty bottle. Is that it?
And why are you here now, damn it?
You didn't find me because they didn't want you to. Calm down, Sebastian.
You knew what was gonna happen in that hospital, didn't you?
What happened at Beacon is in the past. You need to forget it.
You sound just like that psychologist the Force shoved down my throat. But he didn't have answers. You do. You're gonna tell me about Mobius.
I'm here because of this.
Where did you get this?
Lily's still alive.
Lily is dead! I read the police report! I was at her funeral!
We can rewrite history if we want to. Staging a death is child's play. Why would I come out of the shadows just to lie to you? Lily is alive.
Evil Within's #1 fan.
She's in danger.
It's
We need
all
you to
right.
help save her.
Save her? What have you done to her? Get your hands off me!
I was hoping you'd come willingly, Sebastian. But we don't have time for this bullshit. We need you. Lily needs you. Sebastian? You're awake. Good.
Yeah. Great. Where are we?
You're in one of our facilities.
So this is the almighty Mobius, huh?
Be careful about what you say. You don't know how powerful they are.
Right. So powerful they have to kidnap a washed-up ex-cop to help them.
At least your terrible sense of humor is still intact.
Enough of this bullshit. Where's Lily?
Patience. All your answers are right here.
The Beacon Mental Hospital incident was an unfortunate setback. But we used the knowledge gained to build a new and vastly improved STEM system.
What does this have to do with my daughter?
Imagine it. Millions of minds connected together. Happiness for one is happiness for all. This machine, this miracle.
Watching you play these games back to back, you can tell this is running at a higher resolution on your end because it looks sharper and more.
It's pure and clean enough to support.
It looks pretty sharp on the stream, you say? It looks pretty good.
Mind of an innocent child.
You connected Lily
I
to that
know you stream
machine?
at 1080p, but you can tell the source is higher.
That's always a good
Most
thing.
stable core candidate
Yeah, it should be on
ever
1080p. Every once in a while,
Thanks
like
to her,
my PlayStation
the
will
new STEM has
go
been a
back to
smashing
like 720
success.
after I update a few times. I don't know why it does that. I have to keep changing it.
A little over a week ago, Lily vanished. Just stopped sending signals. Then the STEM environment began to collapse. We thought it was just a technical glitch. An easy fix, so we sent a team of Mobius agents inside. But then we lost contact with them, and STEM went dark.
Yeah, I got that on
This
1080p.
had PS4 Pro support, so it ran at above 1080p, closer to 4K, so OS 5 runs it like PS4 Pro.
Something you thought you failed.
That's why it looks so good.
You can save her, or let her die. It's your choice.
Good luck, Sebastian.
Alright, skip through this.
PS4 Pro games had a noticeable difference, especially if you had just upgraded your TV to 4K at the time.
Where am I?
Yeah, that PS4 Pro was pretty good.
Dad, help me!
I'm coming, Lily! I know it's hard to accept, Myra. But she's gone.
I'm not sure if it had solid. It probably still had a regular hard drive. I don't know if it has solid state.
You
But
won't
yeah.
help me. I'll find out the truth on my own.
What the hell is this place?
Detective, we've got a call.
Yeah, the PS4 Pro looks a lot like the PS5. I mean, it's up with it. I think it's actually a worthwhile upgrade.
That was a good upgrade because there wasn't a lot of things to take advantage of the 4K TV.
What the?
The problem with the PS4 Pro, it by the time it came out, everybody already had the PS4, so it's like I'm not gonna buy another system.
There are photos of a bunch of Mobius agents here.
It used laptop hard drives like the PS4.
Harrison, combat specialist, huh? Hopefully he can take care of himself. Baker, team leader.
I know a guy that put a solid state drive in his PS4. I didn't know that was possible to do something like that.
Hoffman, psychology and surveillance.
Yeah, I can understand that, but what's cool is that it launched at the original PS4 price.
Sykes. A tech. At least he has some small arms training. O'Neill. They must not have been expecting trouble if they sent in all these technicians.
You can do it with the SATA connection, doesn't take advantage of it much unless the game is designed to use it.
Union, huh? Lily, your team.
I think I looked at this one. Baker. Yeah. I think I got switch coats. Yeah.
A cat. I don't ever remember owning a cat. A mirror. Just like Beacon. Should be a way out. Why couldn't my memory just make regular doors? Here we go again. Into the looking glass.
I don't know, this game's pretty scary. Not like the first one, but...
Is this the right place? What the...
I really like the first part, it just feels more like RE4 sometimes when you're in that open space.
Yeah, and then it gets crazy.
What the hell?
The beginning, I think I like it because it's more designed like the first game.
Yeah. It
The
is.
search team. Baker. The team leader. One bullet. Straight through the head.
Controls are a little different.
Someone tried to block the way out. Or in.
Remember how to pull up my map, or my weapon will. It's not, no, can't do it, it's too soon. I always answer that phone.
Hey! Damn it! What's going on here? What was that? Shit.
They tried to modernize the controls. It throws you off a bit at first.
Some ways I like the controls on the first game better. These are more like delayed. I don't know. Or smoother, but they're kind of delayed.
I gotta find a way out of here.
Hey, on the joystick pad that you have to hold it down to get it to run, I just like hitting the L1 button. It's a lot easier. But that way you have a little bit more control over, like, because you're using the left joystick to control the dude, and then you have to push it down one extra click to get it to run. I'd rather have L1, but
It's a pain to hold, but stick down for long amounts of time makes me paranoid about stick drift. Lol.
Yeah, the first game's the joystick's better, or the controls better, whereas the button layout.
I noticed a lot of games now are switching into like a shoulder button to run more.
It's way better. You're not going to wear out the top buttons.
I was surprised. Crimson Desert's running was like Red Dead Redemption, where you have to tap the X button.
Yeah. You gotta beat the shit out of the X button. I'm not used to these controls.
My biggest pet peeve for controls and games is when they make you waggle the analog stick.
Yeah. Wears them out.
Shit.
I don't have stick drift yet. I guess because I'm not that hard on my controller.
What the hell?
Hate her.
Yeah, it's probably playstyle just because all of them I think eventually wear out just from friction even if you're super gentle. Based on, I understand in any way, cause it has like a metal cone that brushes the contact.
I just think some people wear them out quicker than others.
Or maybe not.
Some people are probably really hard on the controller. Within like a month they're already... There she is. Never turned around to look at her.
That is definitely the case on people getting more mileage based on how hard they are in the controllers.
God damn it. What the hell is that?
I know Gomer, this guy named Gomer, Black Magic, he's like, man, I've had the PlayStation for a year. I went through like 4 controllers. Stick drift.
I just think over time they're almost designed to flaws so Sony can get money replacing them.
Yeah, like the PS4, I don't think that was their idea as much because those things held up. And you go back to the PS3, 4, the controllers held up really good. Like they build them to last, so you could keep buying games and playing, you know. But now it's like, yeah, they want to.
I don't hear it.
4 in 1 year, that's pretty hardcore, but I know he plays the Days Gone game a lot.
You gotta be kidding me.
And the problem.
Eventually they come out with a good third-party controller that uses the magnetic sticks that don't wear out.
Yeah, the problem with the third party is they cost too damn much. They cost like couple $100. A lot of times they're a couple $100, or sometimes they're even more. But the price that you pay, you could buy like 3 of these.
All right. What the fuck is going on here?
Even though it was $200, controller is a lot of them still use the regular analog sticks.
So you said there's a solution for the problem. Just companies don't want to use them.
Now where am I?
Because then the controller lasts forever.
It's ridiculous even when Sony's $200 controller just has replacement sticks of the normal kind.
It's kind of hokey if you ask me. It's almost like we anticipate this to have problems. So you buy $200...
Because the Sega Dreamcast had that kind of analog stick.
That didn't break down? Yeah, you spend $200 for a fucking controller. I think the analog...
Hall effect analog sticks, and sometimes they're apparently cheaper to make than the regular ones.
Well, they make more money though off the other...
Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony all buy their sticks from the same place.
Maybe this is the right place.
But yeah, you spend $200 for a controller, and then I think each...
The best they have is for $100 you can pay a company to replace official's controller stick with the magnetic ones.
Oh shit.
Long-term, I might look into something like that in the future.
Kidman?
Sebastian, where have you been?
I think the stick on the $200 controller, I think the sticks are like $20 a piece if you can find them. I think they're like $20 a piece, so $40 probably to replace. Just spend $25 more and just get a new controller, or probably $30 more. But you could damn near just buy a whole new controller. I mean, they're taxing you $20 per stick. It might even, I don't know, that's just what I think they cost. There might be more.
Like this.
Yeah, it's not that $200 controller sounds stupid.
Sebastian.
The sticks are super difficult to find, and yeah, they're about 20, and they're the same type of sticks in the normal controller.
And you're paying for more than half a new
Only
controller.
difference is in the expensive one you can change them out.
But yeah,
Hey!
if you can find them, and they're like $40 per replacement. Oh, unless you replace one, I guess you could just replace one.
That's why I'm saying for preservation maybe that $100 controller down the line isn't such a bad idea. One of the magnetic modified ones, I mean.
I wonder what the performance is like on them though. You know?
Kidman.
That was fast.
I wonder if they work as good though, you know?
It's the same my understanding, and it got good reviews. It's more advanced technology.
But there's no profit in it. I mean, any extra profit in it for Sony. If the controller lasts a long ass time, they want you to keep replacing them. I noticed the rubber wears out on these things pretty quick. I think the PS4, it seems like the little rubber on the joysticks lasted longer before it wore down. It's like, when these are brand new, they're really fucking nice. Like the rubber, how they fit on your thumb, but yeah,
That's why this company just buys official controllers, opens them up, and just replaces the analog sticks with the magnetic ones. So you're basically just getting an official controller with different analog sticks that are better.
I definitely think that's better. I think that is worth it because you said it's $100. Well, shit, a PS5 controller right now costs $74. Might as well spend $26 more, or whatever, because that's probably going to last longer than two regular controllers.
Yeah, the controller themselves are about 80 now.
Oh, they're 80 now? I thought they were $74. Now they're 80. So 20 more bucks, you can get a controller that's probably never going to fail. If I ever have to get a new controller,
better than buying one of those $200 controllers. That'll eventually break like the regular ones.
maybe even quicker. They might even be designed to break quicker because they want you to try. You want to try out your first joysticks that you bought? Yeah, I got to try. I got to order more. I fixed it. Like, you feel proud in that, you know? It's almost like it's almost like it's expected for it to break. It's not going to last forever and never have to replace it. Then you feel like you never got the opportunity to replace it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a big bunch of shit.
Wouldn't surprise me, and it suits super suspect that Sony has replaceable sticks. That shows me they know there's a problem.
Mobius members.
Yeah, problem that they want.
Alive, then. Damn.
But it's like, you get these guys that are frustrated with stick drift. They're like, man, I'm just going to buy that $200 controller. I'll just buy replacements. It's cheaper than buying new controllers. That's what they want to. They want to prey on people that think like that. I'd buy one of those $100 ones, to be honest.
Yeah, that's why I did some research, cause I'm like, that's not good enough. I want controller that's gonna last almost forever. At least as long as I'll need it.
If the company's only charging like $20 more, it tells you that those sticks don't cost shit. But what you're paying for is they have to stay in business. What you're paying for is their employees, the people that do the work, the owner. But just the time to buy the controllers up front with their own money, then they got to open them up and make sure they don't fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like, there's like liability there, like if something gets fucked up. But they place the new. Then they got to buy from a distributor to get those controllers.
Are dirt cheap, especially if you buy them in bulk. They're like nothing.
That's actually a pretty good value. $100. If they're still $100, you'll have to send me the link. Put it in your Discord under like video games, like the link, the website to those controllers. I might spread the word to people that complain all the time about stick drift. It just seems like a bargain for $20 more. But that's actually, so they're probably getting those joysticks for like.
Probably have gone up. I haven't looked at them since prices have raised, but either way I think it's a good solution for right now. Until something better comes out.
So you're not Mobius, but they say
sounds like that's like the perfect. Sounds like the controller's about perfect at that point.
We were trying to track them when we got attacked. Here, listen to this.
They're probably only paying like $3 or something for each.
Like $5 or $4 a piece when they get them in bulk.
Yeah, so, and then they're probably making $15. Like you said, the prices probably went up.
Let's pair up our communicators. That way I can tell you if I find.
Yeah.
They're probably making like $15, $20 profit if they're lucky for somebody to take the time to do all that.
There was I found.
Probably takes them like 10 minutes or something.
Thanks.
I'm guessing.
I tried. Well, I picked. Maybe you can. Maybe they're.
No, think.
Come on. Maybe. Whatever. Follow.
They're probably like shitting those things out. They probably know how to take them apart like really quick, and they probably know how to do it really quick.
They probably have it down to a science. They have to do it so much.
Like, they know the exact tool to use to open, I mean, everything. What do I do? Like, this button is normally to go into your menu. That's down. It's so weird. That's the light. On the first game, to turn the light on, you just push the joystick down. I like that better too. How in the fuck?
To me that would be good too, because beside the stick drift issue, I love how the controller feels weight-wise and everything.
Why did I waste my... I don't know why I wasted my... God. Yeah, the controller's gonna be better. That sounds like the perfect controller, a PS5 controller with new stick drifts with the magnetic ones. That sounds like a player move. It's like you're up...
Edge off.
It's like you're taking a Hyundai, man, and ripping out the fucking drivetrain and putting a Toyota drivetrain in, you know? Pretty much. Now the car don't suck. But yeah, I haven't had no trouble. I mean, I have two controllers, though. I rotate them. Like I said, I play with one controller until the battery wears out or gets down really low. Sometimes it gets halfway down and I still charge, because I got two controllers. I got another one right now charging right now. I'll play with this until it gets down to like 1 bar, or I usually don't play it until it dies, but I'll play it till it gets down to like 1 bar. And then next time I stream, sometimes I get into a game and it's low and I don't care. I just play it until it starts like hollering at me. But yeah, I don't play with the same controller over and over. I might play with the same one for like I got a fully charged one right now. It might last me, depending on how much I stream. It could last me 2 weeks, but if I play a lot, I can go through a battery in a couple days. But yeah, I just like to rotate them. It seems like that helps. It's kind of like owning 2 cars. And let's say that you drove like 1 car and every other day you just keep switching off cars. It's going to make both cars last longer.
Yeah, you're probably not as heavy-handed. Not a lot of dust, debris in the environment can get in there, etc.
Yeah, the house isn't very dusty. I mean, all houses have dust, but I mean it's not very dusty. It's pretty clean, and plus I got air purifiers. I always run air purifiers. I don't like dusty air. Yeah, I'm not very hard on the controller because you don't have to put much force on it for it to do what you want. It's mental. People think if you push on it harder, you're gonna go just a little, like faster.
Welcome back.
You again.
Or if like you're racing somebody and you clinch onto your steering wheel, you think that you're going to get more speed mentally because you're acting. That's what people do. They get caught up in the games and they don't even sitting there squeezing on shit and like wrench like.
Just like before.
People don't think about debris either, but that's something that contributes to stick drift.
But you know that's true though.
They not realize they're about to break their controllers in half.
You're pushing on it like 70% harder than you need to, thinking you're going to squeeze out that little extra to get past that, whatever it's gonna, it's mental. I guess I'm mentally, I know, like, I just know what's what. Because you push on these controllers for most games for like, you don't have to push it hard at all. You just have to put it all the way up until it stops, or down, or left. Like, once you go far as you can with it, it's maxed out. People are like taking it further. I know I've had my controllers for 2 years and I haven't had no problems. Neither one of them have stick drift. Now my new black one, well, it's not new now, but the one I bought extra, the black one, it kind of has a funny noise. Like the right joystick has this kind of a little bit of a noise to it, but it's always done that. And it's kind of gone away, actually, after owning it for like a year and a half or so. It's kind of getting broken, I guess, but the controller worked great. It just, this annoying sound it would make a little bit. I don't know what that was all about. It's a little disappointing. If I would have bought it at like Best Buy, I would have probably took it back. But it actually turned out to be a pretty decent controller. It still works good. I just don't like them making noises, man, when they cost as much as they do. I bought mine when they were like, I can't remember what I paid. I think I paid $64 for it.
Okay.
Comes with a white one. I figured, man, I might as well get a black. It'll be cool just to have a black one. I really don't like one any more than the other.
Looks pretty far away, but it's the only lead I've got. God, I hope it's Lily.
A lot of people play this, and they don't really think about that communicator. I thought that handheld communicator was like a one-time thing. I mean, I didn't think about it, and I kept running around, and I was wondering why the game was so fucking hard. I didn't know where to go. It's like,
I gotta try to find that signal.
but really, you don't even need the communicator if you know where to go. But yeah, something just told me to buy a second controller back then, because I knew the prices were going to be going up. I didn't know they'd go up as much as they have, but it's like I might as well just get two.
It's basically your quest giver, lol.
But I think buying a second controller is smart. Now at $80, I probably would just use the one it came with, but I wouldn't buy just an extra $80 controller to have. But $64, I can justify it a little bit more. Because back when I bought that controller for $64, money is still the same as far as what we make at our jobs and stuff. It's just everything is fucking too expensive.
Please forgive me for what I've done. Please forgive me for what I've done.
Yeah, I'm glad I bought a second controller though. I was so excited when I got my PS5. I was like, man, I need another controller. They make too many different colored ones for me not to only have one. I need to have two. Now my PS4, I never did buy another controller. I I still got the black controller that the system came with.
Looks like the Padre had some fight in him.
And when I sold it, it still worked perfectly. Just as good as this controller. And that thing was like, I don't know how many years old. I don't know how many games I played with that thing. Didn't even need a second controller. I built the shit to last back then.
Those things are piling corpses up here. But why?
Hi, JB.
Hey, Grady. What's up, Grady? JB. I think I will keep this name. So that way people know my name. I don't care. Good. How are you doing, man? What's up, Grady? I saw you and Ben stream the other day. It's like people have been watching you for like 3 years and they don't even know what your fucking name is. I just...
I'm
like,
looking up controller services. They have some that will replace your broken controller for Hal Effect sticks for $80. Just woke up. It's close enough.
You live on a different side of the planet. It's probably like early in the morning for you. Like Moon. I think her... I can't even remember what Moon's name is. Like, I asked her and she wouldn't tell me. Can't remember. She's real secretive about her first name. Thought that was kind of hokey. Like when somebody's...
I am Albanian.
When somebody's so-called your friend that you genuinely like, can't even share what your name is. Well, it's a business. It's YouTube. It's not personal. I just don't... fuck you. That's the way I feel about it. I don't even think I go down. I don't even think I'm...
Her be called Shay, but it's probably short for something.
I was like, your name isn't Moon. And she was like, yeah, my name is Moon. Like, okay. What do I do here? Here come the girl's voice. Yeah, I don't even have to do this stuff yet. I could, though. Get it over with. Albanian. I swear, man, there's no shortage of people around the world that love video games. Or YouTube. It don't matter what country you're from. When it comes to this stuff, we're all the same. We're all the same anyway. I'm just saying, like, we can all relate.
I haven't seen a stream in a while, just not the same every time I check in. It's universal like pooping.
And we pretty much all get the same games too. Unlike like Intelligent Cube not coming out in the UK. But that was way back before streaming. Can you imagine watching games like this that you simply just cannot get? You probably could somehow get it. But I think the systems back in the day, they had the Japanese versions of the games that we couldn't get. Your Nintendo or whatever would not play it.
The cool thing about streaming, there's someone interested at any time. If the day you stream late, you get a whole new crowd.
Yeah, it's like, for you, 2 o'clock in the morning is normal, and for them, 6 a.m. is normal before they get around for work for like an hour.
I missed out on a lot of games.
Well, now everything's like region unlocked. It doesn't matter if unless you want to play like DLC. That's just all bullshit. They should let you play the DLCs. Like you said, you have to make a foreign account or some shit. I don't want to do that. I try to get American copies of games though, but you can't even find this on American copy. And if you do find it, they want a fucking arm and a leg for it. Especially if it's like brand new in the box. It could be like fucking $70, $80 or more. You can find a...
Games were censored because Germany was super strict with content until a couple of decades ago.
Yeah. Now we're all the same. I don't even know what I'm doing, man. What's my objective here? Find the little girl's voice. I'm not even doing what I'm supposed to be doing. How do you get to objectives? Okay.
I guess this was somewhat rare.
What, this game? I got the American copy of this, but there's no DLC for it. And then the game that there is a DLC for, I got the goddamn European copy. Back in the day, I used to have the original, because I bought it at Walmart, and I sold it. I should have kept it. And then I ordered this one. Back then, I didn't even know about, like, European version, or I was buying it all the time and didn't even realize it.
Contra was protector over there because all the violence couldn't be with people and had to be with robots.
Yeah, now I don't give a shit. I should not have came in here. But yeah, I wish I would have kept all my stuff. I wish I would have kept my PS3, my PS3 version of Evil Within. I wish I would have kept my PS4 American copy. I wish I would have kept a lot of stuff. Should have never sold it.
I've just put the whole definitive edition of the local copies of your favorite games on your wish list and get it when it goes to $5.
Oh, for the...
What the hell is this doing here?
Digital copies? If I really wanted to play the DLC of the first game, I could just download. I think I can get it a digital copy of the actual game for, like, I've seen it low as $5.
Basically, get all the Mafia stuff for cheap without double dipping too much.
Yeah, but I think I've seen this for $5. Or the first game. I'm sorry, the first game was like $5. That would be worth it if you wanted to play the DLC, because the DLC is probably another $5. $10 total to play it. But I can't believe I've never tried it.
File number 15.
Yeah, like if Mafia's version was $5 with DLC cheaper than the DLC at full price.
Sorry about that day at Beacon Mental Hospital. I told you 10 times already. Let's go through it one more time.
Yeah, I might download Evil Within sometime if the DLC, if it's really cheap.
That's me.
I really should try the DLC of that. Because I've never... something different.
Yeah, they have huge sales sometimes and the wish list will notify you when it goes on sale so you don't have to look every week.
I just wasn't overly impressed with the DLC of it from what I saw other people play.
It will just be like, hey, this game is on sale right now.
We went in, but it wasn't the hospital. It was somewhere else.
Eventually, the game, it's going to be dirt cheap eventually.
Damn it. It was like hell in there. A whole other world. And this all took place at the hospital? I just said it didn't. Jesus, can't you understand? I understand that you've been under considerable...
I mean, they are your favorite games. If it was anything else, I'd say don't bother.
Yeah. I wouldn't know my head from my ass what to do. That's the part I don't like. How do I get out of here?
It was just a fever dream. A figment of your imagination. It wasn't a dream. I was inside of a killer's mind. It was as real as you are. That may be. But what good is it to hang on to this version of reality? Perhaps if we disabuse you of this notion, things will go more smoothly for you.
What the hell's in here?
Was he just head shrieking me, or did he know something I didn't?
Now this reminds me kind of the first game. The creepiness of this, like these doors. It's similar to... I remember when this first came out, I played it for a week and I was starting to have nightmares. And the environments and the nightmares would be looking just like this, like the same, like almost identical. And it wasn't because I was scared of the game, it was because I was obsessed with the game. I actually enjoyed the dream. I wanted to keep having... I had a couple dreams of it, and I wanted more. In fact, it was a lot better than the game itself, just being in it. Something can get you at any time. Just loved it. What the fuck do I do here?
Yeah, when the environments are more closed and it works well, it's why I like the first one or the more horror-focused Resident Evil.
Where do I go, man? I've never really came in here much. It's like stuff you don't have to do. There we go.
You cannot keep me here.
I like not knowing what's behind the corner, having tension being built versus being in an open space.
It's scarier. But when I had a dream about this, I was in big areas, like big, huge room, like factory. And there was nothing in it, and the walls were all messed up. That was just scary in itself. Then I started to realize I was dreaming. I knew it wasn't real. I knew I was dreaming about that game. And then it made the dream even more fun. And then of course I wake up. Because your dream doesn't want you to have too much fun. That's like a lucid dream. When you know you're dreaming, it's a lucid dream. And when you're in a cool environment like this, like dreaming crazy shit, and you know it's a dream, it's like, it's pure win.
Man, I'd hate to have a slow internet connection with these 100 GB installs. I have fast internet and it takes forever too.
You know how long Red Dead Redemption 2 takes to download?
Beacon.
At least an hour.
Can't be back.
It took me like an hour. And that's like fast internet, my system running good. About a fucking hour. It's like you leave the room and come back later, and it's like still at 34%, and then it stays there like forever. Like you wonder if the shit's even loading correctly. It's like at 80% for like 5 minutes.
Probably 45-hour, and that doesn't even need internet, that uses disks.
What the hell is going on? Were those just memories?
Yeah, they could have made this game more closed in. But the mechanism of how your character, I don't know.
A lot of people will get left behind if it goes all digital, if your internet connection isn't good.
Get distracted. Gotta find Lily.
My internet usually runs at 700, or close to 700 bits per minute. I did a speed test the other day. My shit was
I was just thinking as I'm installing updates.
For some reason though, this is like my wired connection directly to my fucking modem. I was getting like 100 megabytes per second. I normally get 700. I got the 600 plan, but they boosted up to 700, so you can't complain that you're not getting what you pay for. So they usually boosted 100 over, which is good. So I'm getting like 700 megabytes per second, and it's only running at 100. I unplugged my modem and plugged it back in and waited 5 minutes, and it's back to 700. You might have to reset your modem like every so often, like every few months or something. I don't know. My shit was really slow and I didn't even realize it. I mean, I did, but sometimes YouTube has problems and stuff, like when you're watching people stream, no matter how fast your internet is, especially if you're using like Firefox. Sometimes it runs real shitty, even though my connection's good. But my internet speed was so shitty that it was affecting my YouTube. Where am I? I kind of like this open worldness, but I don't know. It's not as good as the first game.
Starting it is good, it throttles sometimes.
And I went to Comcast website and did like the AI assistant where they check your line. They said everything's running superbly. Pretty much, if you have a problem, it's on your end, buddy. And they were right.
I get 1175 MBS and it will still slow down randomly and have to restart it.
Yeah, I don't have to restart it.
Alright, The Evil Within 2. It's
Yeah.
not bad, just different type of game design.
I love that lady, or the one throwing the stuff. I fucking love that. I don't know why. Then they back off to give. I like that. I love this. Like, I don't know what this thing is with the green smoke. That is amazing looking freaking monster, if I ever seen one. A lot of times I don't even like to kill her because I like to admire her. Wish there was more of those things.
What the? Are these lilies? Lily? Are you here? It's Dad.
This type of game would be good for a Nightmare on Elm Street. This is kind of like a dream environment.
Yeah.
Lily. It's okay. It's me.
It basically is a dream.
All right, calm down. How do I get in there? It's Lily's doll. She's been here.
Like, I don't really like to compare this to the first Evil Within.
Dogs with the baby faces from Freddy's Revenge to chase you.
Baby face.
Lily. Oh my god, she's in trouble. Someone is chasing her. I should check out around back. See where that window comes out.
I really don't think this game I think the only reason why this game might fall short a little bit with people, because they always compare it to the first Evil Within, but it's quite different. You got to look at this as a game. Like, you can't compare it to Evil Within. You just have to compare it to all games. Like, it's let's say
seems like two different games, quite different, hard to compare.
Well, it's like, yeah, you really shouldn't even compare the two games, even though the first game is better. But just treat it like a game, like it's its own man. Like, let's say that Evil Within 1 doesn't even exist, and just this game does. You know, it's like, compare it on its own. It still turns out to be a pretty good game, because there's not really any glitches. The graphics are really good. The controls are good. There's various settings for how hard it is. There's a lot of eye candy. It's scary. You do have a mission and a purpose, you know. Cool effects, cool colors.
All right, Lily. Where did you run off to?
A few years back, I actually like this better than the first game. I changed my preference.
What the? Another signal. Good. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there.
I try to skip these monsters by running on the outskirts. Then you don't trigger those, like, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. But it's amazing when you don't have to deal with those things, because you waste a lot of ammo. See, those, like, creatures that come up from the ground, they have, like, heads on both sides of their body. Ammo waster. I like this, like, concept.
Do they respawn, or is there a finite number?
No, they don't. Once you kill them, they're dead, at least for that group, but there's more, like, later, but they don't respawn. They just take a long time to kill. But I notice when I run along this outskirt here, I don't trigger them, so I don't have to. I totally bypassed all those assholes. It looks like there's another one of these things up here, which I love. Now what do I do? Okay. But yeah, graphically, man, this game is like really great.
Must be an invisible barrier that activates them.
Yeah, that's the only way I know to bypass it is if you run on the. And I always tell people to play it, run on the outskirts. They don't listen to me.
So your name's Jason?
Yep. Yeah, I changed it up. I remember when this first came out, though, I saw the graphics on this thing, and I was like, holy shit.
This series and Days Gone is never question you on. I know it live put the time in, huh?
Yeah, Days Gone, though, I'm not that good at it. I can't do the upgrades very good. I don't know all the tricks to that. But I play it on like easy level, so I'm not that good at it, though. Really, I'm not. It's not that hard.
Even watching others play it so you can learn strategies, that's pretty dedicated.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't figure out certain things. I don't know. But I've had several hours of fun with it, so I guess that's what matters. You can really skimp on that. You can really skimp on that game.
Might be the next game thinking about playing after I eventually finish Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah, you should. Be awesome. Yeah, I'd watch you.
It's one game I've had for years I'd like to cross if the list like the Horizon games.
I didn't like it when it first came out. I hated it. I actually bought it and traded it then like the next day. And then just like about a little over a year ago, I bought it again and I was like, man, I guess I do like this game. I couldn't figure something out with it. And there was one part that I couldn't get past, which is really easy. I just didn't understand the mechanisms of it. I don't like to read stuff, and I got frustrated with it. I didn't even get in like the first 10 minutes of the game, and I traded it in. Goofy. Then I watched other people playing it, having so much fun with it, and I figured, man, it can't be that bad.
Blood. A few days old.
It's actually quite an amazing game, to be honest. Days Gone, there's nothing like it. It pulls off certain things.
I started a new job right after and I never finished it and I keep stopping and restarting it.
It pulls off stuff that other games have not. Like all those zombies.
Why I stop because I know I have fun when I play it.
It's not top tier story like Joel and Ellie, like the whole Last of Us thing. It's not. It's a little bit dumbed down. It's a little bit more generic, but it's just a different universe. But that game pulls.
Numbers and how the IX is really cool.
And the graphics are up with Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, that goes a long ways. They took forever to make the game is a little bit older, but they took forever to make it, and it's not really too glitchy. I think they killed themselves to make that game. They busted their balls to make that. I bet there was probably tons of different times in development where they this isn't going to work. They had to like work around stuff. I didn't think it was ever coming out. I didn't think The Last of Us was ever coming.
I played a good chunk of it, so I know I like it. It's just been a while, so I'd start a new game whenever I get to it.
I think I saw like The Last of Us, like the gameplay, the whatever they call it, long before it comes out. The trailer, there we go.
I think people thought it was going to be canceled.
I didn't think The Last of Us was coming out because I was watching like trailers for that like in 2011, and surprisingly the game looked amazing. Like maybe 2012, 2011. Like I know that I was watching that game like at least 2 years before it actually came out. At the very earliest trailer of that, I thought, oh my god, this is like badass.
The Last of Us was coming out, but wasn't sure if it would make the PS3. Thought they may skip it and release it on PS4. Like a launch title.
But it lived up to the trailer. And the trailer, like, they had Joel, like, kind of like when I was playing it, like, where you're running around fast as you can and, like, beating the shit out. Like, you just keep running around and going crazy. His movements look really cool. Like, when you're inside, like, those buildings, and you're running around, like, around the corner, like you're going through a room, then you, like, blast that dude and break it, like smash his head into something. It's pretty amazing. The trailers always end up being cooler than the actual game, but not by much. It pretty much lived up to the trailer, but the trailers are always a little bit
being even better than the trailer. They polished it a lot after.
Yeah. Yeah, Days Gone took
animations and performance issues.
Yeah, Days Gone took so long to come out that I started to lose interest in it. And then when it did come out, I didn't buy it right away. I waited a while because it was too expensive. I waited till it came down in price because I wasn't that impressed with it like I thought I was going to be. But it turned out to be a pretty good game. I bet that game was like damn near as hard.
That's what hurt Days Gone. They announced it too early. Should have announced it closer to release.
Yeah. I bet that game was damn near hard. I'm not saying as hard, but it was probably up there with Red Dead Redemption 2 as far as like the man hours and to make it work, because it's pretty long.
I'm sure they had to really optimize those birds to get them to work without blowing up the PS4.
I know, they have like PS4 games, man, that are like as good as the PS5 games in some ways. Like they pulled off some stuff that's even impressive for a PS5. I'm not going down there. It's amazing. It's like time kind of stands still a little bit with technology.
When I was playing that Assassin's Creed game, I was like, I don't see this many characters on screen in most PS5 games.
Thank God.
The PS4 era was magical. That was when they really gave a shit. They cared about games back then. That's when Sony was still kind of true to its roots.
Super ambitious during PS4 era.
PS5 is when stuff got a little shadier. Stick drift and just lack of games. And now we're going to make the PS5 PS4 compatible, backwards compatible. Not because you're a nice guy, because you want to boost the sales of the PS5. When the PS4 has better games and more of them, the system is only as good as its games. So that forced them to do it. PS4, they had enough momentum at that time and enough hunger, and they're making enough good shit where they didn't have to make it backwards compatible. But PS5 was like basically their way of saying, we're not really even ready for a new system yet, but we're due for it. For like all these years have went by, and we don't really know how to improve upon this type of graphical like technology. We can improve like on the speed of the system, the hardware, like a PC, like you got a upgraded system. We have all that figured. We can definitely upgrade all of that stuff. We have improved with
PS4 was peak marketing maybe towards the end of PS4/early PS5. They got greedy with new management.
Yeah, they got greedy as hell. But yeah, it's like PS4 era, PS5 era. The only thing that's really improved is hardware, graphics, processors, memory, storage. But the actual technology in making games has not really changed a whole lot. They can definitely make better games. They could have made better games back then, but the system couldn't handle it probably. But yeah, that's why I think you can play PS4 games, which it's beneficial to you and me that we can. Right now, I'm playing a PS4 game because we're too lazy to make a PS5 version of it. So we'll just. Could you imagine, like, if they didn't make this backward compatible? Like, I would still be playing my PS4. Like, I probably wouldn't even buy a PS5 if they didn't do that. And they probably know that.
PS4 really innovated, also more stable games than PS3 generation, stable generates, etc.
And people ask, do you think PS6 will be backwards compatible? I absolutely think it'll be compatible. It definitely will be. If anything, the PS6 might be able to even play PS4 games because they're such a big catalog, and these games are like so ahead of their time. Like, it's still valuable to. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They're probably gonna. It'll probably be backwards compatible.
Playing our PS4 games with PS5 upgrades sadly low.
Yeah, everything's... We're still living in a PS4 world. They could probably optimize games. Like, they have games that come out...
backwards compatible, that would be an argument not to get it.
And it's so easy for them to make it backwards compatible, and they know that not making it backwards compatible is not going to do them any favors either.
Just invest in a backup PS5.
But I don't think the PS6 is going to have a disk drive. That's just me, and I don't think the PS6 is coming out as soon as people think it is. Like, it's due to come out. They're going to stretch this PS5 out longer. Like, look how many years PS4 has been out. PS5 will be out. They're going to stretch this motherfucker because they haven't even made that many games for it yet. And with Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out, you know that the system's powerful. When a game that's not even out yet, like Grand Theft Auto 6, this PS5 will be able to handle it. People think like by next year the PS6 is coming out. I don't think so. I just don't think so.
I think we'll still use AMD architecture, so PS6 probably could play PS5/PS4.
But the thing that messes you up is you have a big collection of discs and it doesn't have a disk drive, and they probably anticipate that too. Because, I mean, then you're going to have...
Nah, I won't have a disk drive probably, but I hope there's at least a separate one to buy. People are under the new PlayStation console every 7 years impression.
I think it almost have to have a disk drive. Because, like, what if you already own the games, but they don't have a disk drive? And not all of the games are available for download. I mean, most of them probably are, but not like all of them. There's probably like some that you can't. It might have a disk drive, but it'll be like one of those add-on things, like where you have to buy it separately or some bullshit, and you can't get one, and you know, it might have a disk drive. PS7 though, I don't know.
Lily? Shit.
And if it does have a disk drive, they will continue to put the games on disc also. Maybe in like more, you'll see more games like...
The most customer unfriendly thing they did, when I look it up, it will likely have an optional one.
It'll be like remember Alan Wake 2? You couldn't get it on disc, and then eventually...
I'm getting another PS5.
That's what I'm talking about. If I don't have a disk drive, I'll probably just get me another PS5 if I can find one. Because if this breaks down...
She probably crawled through here.
And to be honest with you, I probably keep it in the box. I get me a Slim with a disk drive already that comes with it.
Resourceful little girl. She's gonna be okay. I just gotta find her.
I wonder if the Slim with the disc drive, do you think that already comes like assembled for you and it's already registered? Because I know if you buy a digital PS5 and you buy the disc drive later, like and add it on, you have to have like an online connection to digitally. So on the PS5 Slim that already comes with the disc drive, it's already assembled and it's already registered, ready to go? Or do you still have to register it? Do you still have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm guessing that it's probably already assembled, because it would take up less room than to have it separate.
Yeah, it's assembled. No, it isn't registered. You have to plug it in once.
But once you do that, you're good. But the problem with the PS5 is the price. I'd be paying like way more than I paid for this like 3 years ago.
That's
so
not Sony, that's a media rights things.
But yeah, I would love to have. Or what you do is you get the PlayStation Slim with disk drive, take it out of the box, and register the damn thing, and then put it back in the box and put it in the closet for a rainy. I don't know if it's necessary to register it right away. I think I'd feel better about registering it right away though, than waiting, because you might have it in the box like for 3 or 4 years, and then I don't know. It probably wouldn't be an issue, but you never know. Yeah, just take it out of the box, plug it in, make sure it works, register it, put it back in the box. You got a brand new controller.
Apparently if a drive is modular it has to be licensed to play Blu-rays. That's why PCs had separate programs to play DVDs and movies.
Let's say that you had a PlayStation with a disc in the box, you never opened it, and you waited like 10 years and then tried to get it going. Do you think you'd still be able to register it?
Only needs to do it once so it knows your drive is legit.
No, I'm saying what if you wait 10 years to do it? What if
the server is down? No.
Yeah, so that's why I said I probably would get it going when I first bought it, because 10 years from now they probably figure there's nobody needing to register their shit at this point, because the system's like long gone. They don't sell it 10 years they won't even sell it anymore. Yeah, register that bitch.
I know I already answered. There's a bit of delay, lol.
If the PlayStation 6 did not have a disc drive, do you think that would drive up the sales of the PS5? Because they're not going to kill off the PS5 right away. When that PlayStation 6 comes out, there's still going to be inventory for a little while. It makes you wonder if it's going to go down in price or people will be buying them up. I think if the PlayStation 6 has a disc drive, forget about it. If it has a disc drive, then there's no point in getting another PS5. And you really don't know what's going to happen in the future. You don't know if PS6 is going to have a disc drive. You don't know what to expect. They might throw a curveball and do something totally fucked up.
For nerds like us, sadly, I think most people don't care.
But I'll tell you this much, like, buying a PS5 right now is definitely not the right time to buy one. I guess if you were going to buy another one, you probably should have did it like 2 years ago when they were down to like $500 for, can't remember what I paid for mine. I said $450. I think it was more than $450 because I got the disc fat. I think I paid $550, but now they're $650. I mean, they're $100 more. But the right time to buy one was probably back then, to be honest.
People in most chats, they don't even play games officially. They emulate stuff, lol.
And what thing I don't like about the new PS Slim, that you can but you can replace the disc drive if it ever goes out. That's what people say, but I've never had a disc drive give out in any of my PlayStations. Every PlayStation I've owned, the PlayStation 1, the 3, the 4, I've never had the disc drive give out. But now all of a sudden you can switch it out, and it's like, are you trying to tell me that this is going to break down? It's kind of like you're telling me it's not going to. You can switch it out so easy. And it's like, the disc drive that comes with the fat version, what's the quality difference between that and like basically they're external. Those are external. They might fit on and be made for PlayStation, but they're still an external player. But they might be the same exact thing. I don't know. I don't know much about it.
Yeah, I could never predict this with the prices. To be fair, I was never in a position since I've had a OS5 to really get another version.
I found some more of those Toyota Corolla hybrids, but they're like in Indianapolis. That's like a good 2 hours from me, but they actually have them in stock, a couple of them. The car that's really hard to get. They want like, let's see, $3,000 more. The dude I called the other day at the dealership, he's like, my price is locked in. He's like, it's on a train. It's just a matter when they get it transported here on a semi. He said it could be 2 weeks, it could be 4 weeks, it could be 5 weeks. But they want $3,000 more at dealerships that actually have them in stock. $3,000. But it's like I got mine with putting that $500 down, locked in the price, because they can't change the price on me. It's in stone. It's a done deal. They just need the money. So sometimes you got to be smart on when you. Glad I bought that when I did. And they got like the LE model of that car. It costs.
The heat sinks on the Slims are better, prevents the liquid metal from leaking, and I think the fan is more efficient. Yeah, the drives.
I think heat sinks on the Slims are better, prevents liquid. So you're thinking they're smarter, even though they're like less machine, they're better thought out.
That's so cool you were able to get the car and it's the one you want.
Yeah, it's the same car I want. It even has like a few little upgrades that I would want. I'm talking like mud flaps. They're not real mud flaps. They're like plastic inserts, but they make the car look better and they protect the underbody. And they're only like $160 more. They had one option, LED trunk light, $25. I'm sure I could buy one of those myself. But it's like, man, $25, it'd be nice to have an LED light in my trunk. But I've never had a problem with not being able to see in a trunk of a modern car with a working trunk light. So if it isn't broken, why try to fix it?
Makes it look like a little street racing car with the mud flaps.
They're not, I don't know what, they're like plastic. They're not like mud flaps, like far as rubber, but $160, it's like no brainer. It's gonna protect the car better too from like the road shit. I have them on my Honda, and they make a difference. But 15 years later, though, if you wash your car a lot, you might get rust underneath the flaps just because water like holds in there. But if 15 years from now it gets a little bit of, I don't care. But yeah, I got the car. They have like the LE model, which is the lower model. It looks much plainer. They want just as much for those as the one I got, the SE. So I bought that motherfucker at the right time. I mean, I got my meat hooks in it. Glad something just told me, man, get up on this car, dude. Like something said this week you're looking into this. You're making it happen.
You going to plan a road trip?
I don't think so. I thought about it, but I thought, man, what? I don't know. Why put my car through it? And then I would take my neighbor with me, my old neighbor. It's like, why haul somebody around, man, in my new car? But I do want to drive it, though, because I just got it. Like, you get a brand new car with no miles on it, you could drive that thing to I could drive that thing to New York and back, and it still would have low miles, you know? But I'm trying to do the break-in period. I got the whole, I got that car down to a science, dude. Like,
trip to the special store, though.
Exactly. There you go. I'm definitely going to do that. That's only like 40 minutes away. It gives me an opportunity to take it on the highway. But I got the maintenance figured out on that car like crazy. Like, you know how I am, man, with like looking into stuff, like talking about cars, and I could go on and on about that. But I want the car to last. Toyota recommend getting the oil change every 10,000 miles. That's bullshit. What you do when you get a brand new car like that, you're going to change the oil the first 1,000 miles. I know that sounds...
Drive the car to New York Summit, it would ding it in the Jersey Tunnel.
Yeah, probably get dinged anyway. But yeah, get a brand new car, change the oil 1,000 miles after you get it. Why 1,000 miles? I mean, the oil is definitely still like new, because the car, the motor needs broken, and there's like little shavings and stuff like stuff that the machine, like, there's certain stuff in the engine that needs to be smoothed out on its own naturally. That's why it's not broken yet. There's probably still like little sharp edges here and there, like little stuff that's flaking. And as you drive it, the first like 1,000 to 1,500 miles, you're going to have little particles in your
What type of oil does it use?
0W8, and I'll get into that later. But I know 0W8, it almost seems too thin. Like, in the oil is like totally, it costs way more money too. You can't just go down to Walmart and get it. You can, but you can't. Some of that stuff can cost, but it takes 0W8. What you do is you change the oil the first 1,000 miles. It's a brand new car, take care of it. Change the oil after 1,000 miles. That's going to get all the debris and like the little particles out of the motor, the break-in period particles. It gets it right out of the motor. That way you're not driving with the shit in your motor.
Particulates from the machining.
Yep, the machining. So 1,000 miles in, change the oil, and then you want to change the oil in the car every 5,000 miles thereafter. The manual says every 10,000. No way. Not for a 0W8. I wouldn't change any oil at 10,000. That's just too many miles. Engine oil is relatively cheap. New engines are not. Change that shit at 5,000 miles. The engine will last longer. And that's just what I'm going to do every 5,000. I'm going to do 1,000-mile oil change for the first one. Then I'm going to do every 5,000 miles. And I'm just going to use like the Toyota, genuine Toyota branded oil. It costs more, but it's made specifically for the car. They Mobil 1 actually make it for Toyota, but they make it to the Toyota specs, the additives and stuff.
Do you change your oil or do you go somewhere?
I used to do both, but a brand new car, I'm definitely taking it to Toyota dealership because it's brand new. It's under warranty. I'm gonna have a folder in my little desk drawer. I'm gonna keep track of all the stuff I do to it, like the intervals, the paperwork, the type of oil that was put in it, yada yada yada. And that way, if something, I doubt anything happens to the car, but you never know. If something goes wrong, and I'm in for warranty work, when Toyota starts like, hey, we need like, I got everything that you asked for and some. Like, we need proof that you changed it every 10,000 miles.
And you don't have to dispose of the old stuff.
No. But when they're like, we need proof that you had it changed every 10,000 miles. Well, I got proof that I've changed it every 5,000 miles. What are they going to say? You change it too much. So that voids it. No. But I change it every 5,000 miles. I got the paperwork. Where did you get it changed at? At the Toyota dealership, which keeps record of it also, but you can't always rely on others. It's good to keep your paperwork for your car. Put that shit in order, like every time that you get it changed, like everything that you get done with it. I mean, I'm saying down to the fucking air filter, man. Like, I would write down, get the receipt, and I'm trying to use like all Toyota's branded stuff, like genuine Toyota filters, genuine everything. And they'll put like a Toyota air oil filter. I'm gonna put my own. I'm not paying Toyota to put an air filter in my car, but I'm gonna buy the Toyota brand stuff and have my receipt and proof that I bought the brand, and I'm gonna write down the date and the mileage when I changed it, and I'm covered. Because like that way, if Toyota's like, what kind of oil you put in it? What do you like? I used Honda. Honda. I've owned a Honda too long. I still call Toyotas Hondas, but the Toyota, man, I'm gonna use everything Toyota branded, everything until the warranty is up. Once the warranty is up, I can buy aftermarket stuff that's like just as good for cheaper. Sometimes even better. Man, I am like so fucking buzzed. I can't even play this. What am I supposed to do?
Is the Toyota brand not too much more?
It depends. It's availability is the problem. Like it's availability. A lot of the stuff, like the Honda brand oil, the Toyota, like, it's no better. A company like Mobil 1, ExxonMobil make it for them, and there's nothing special about it, and it costs more because it says Toyota on it. But the actual engine oil for that car is good, because when they designed the engine oil, they designed it with the motor. Like, Toyota told Mobil 1, like, how much of moly, how much this sodium, like the whole like ratio of stuff, like, it's made like a hybrid. The engine turns on and off a lot, the gas motor, so you don't want the thing to be like, when the motor's not running, like, the oil is going to go down into the motor, and it's going to take a few seconds for the oil to get back up to where it needs to be, especially in the winter and stuff. But the Toyota oil is more designed where it clings to the fucking motor, and it has a real high flow rate where it doesn't get gum up. It just like works really fast. So it's like almost like scientifically engineered for that motor, the way it runs as a hybrid. If it wasn't a hybrid and it was just a regular like Toyota Corolla with the 08, the oil wouldn't matter as much. But when you get a hybrid, it's always good to use the Toyota branded stuff, because like I said, it flows, it's made for a hybrid car. And plus it's definitely going to help with warranty stuff. Like, it's basically the best oil you can put in that particular car I'm getting. It's also the most expensive. Like, the difference, you can buy like Valvoline 0W8. I can buy it on Amazon right now for $9.52 a quart. The Toyota stuff, if you might be able to get a deal on it for maybe $16. I mean, it costs that much more. But if it's like scientifically, it's probably all bullshit. It's probably not even, it's probably all the same.
Hybrid seems like you'd want to get the best stuff since it's more intricate than a regular engine.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting Toyota branded in it. And sometimes the dealers will just put like bulk oil in it, like Mobil 1. Yeah, it's funny because like the Toyota oil for that particular car is actually better than the Mobil 1. Even though Mobil 1 make the oil for them, it's better than their own branded oil, because their 0W8 is more universal W8. It's good oil, but that Toyota shit is like specifically made for that car. Like, Toyota tells Mobil 1, hey, make this oil this way. So in a way, like, Toyota kind of created it, you know? But I don't know. I just want to keep the warranty stuff up good. I don't need no bullshit later. I have all my bases covered. It's like, sir, do you have the? I have that, and also before you even ask, I have this too. He's done his homework. Yeah, definitely get all the maintenance stuff done. Like, I'll get the transmission flushed probably the first 30,000 miles. Sure, it's a lot of money for maintenance, but man, the car sure it makes.
So you want to take care of it as much as you can, so I understand.
Yeah, most people get a hybrid and they'll just drive it for forever until the shop tells them, man, your transmission fluid looks like all like it's all gooey and sludgy.
No more signals coming into this communicator.
Like, to the point where like the transmission fluid's so old that the transmission's borderline like fucked up. Change it every 30, like at 30,000.
O'Neill, it's Sebastian.
At 30,000 miles, the fluid is still really new looking, but the key is to get rid of the shit before it even goes bad and just keep refreshing it with new shit. The car doesn't really those gears really like that fresh oil, man. Like, you never give the oil a chance to go bad. It's when the oil goes bad is why the parts get wore out, because it gets friction, it gets like little pieces in it. And yeah, it definitely makes the transmission last way longer if you change it more often. I would say every 30,000, that's a little bit extreme. Even if you changed it at every 50,000, it would be like way better. But Toyota says the fluid's lifetime. But yeah, but it's lifetime because it gets you through the warranty. It's like, I'm sure you want to keep your car for more than, I don't even know what the warranty is on the motor. It's not even that long. It's either 36, it might be 60,000. It's like, yeah, this is lifetime fluid. You never have to change it. The warranty on the motor is like 60,000 miles, and oh yeah, it'll easily get you to 60,000, but it might not get. It's not going to get you to 200,000. Is what I'm saying. It's like when the company that makes the car says lifetime, and you and me say lifetime. To them, lifetime is 60,000 miles or so. That's a lifetime. To me and you, it's like, fuck that. I want 250,000 miles at least, or more. It's a Toyota. I want fucking 500,000 miles on this bitch.
There you are. But where's Lily? Can't let him get away again.
But there's different types of drivers. These guys I got 400,000 miles on my car, but it's like, yeah, but you're on the highway driving. You're driving that thing on the highway, like long distances all the time to rack up the miles. I'm like driving like 5 miles here and there and not even driving the car every day. The first guy is obviously going to get more miles out of the motor than the second guy, because you're like stopping and going all the time. You just take a car and take it out on the highway and drive it for like 3 or 4 hours a day. You can rack up probably 200,000 miles quickly. And the car is going to do it. It's a fucking city driving, man.
Hey! You! The girl! Where is she?
Yeah, also environment 2, living near salt water, humid climate / hot weather, desert, etc.
The weather's been hot. My car is under the sun. My Honda has never been kept in a garage. My new car is going to be in a garage, but that makes a difference. My Honda has 158,000 miles, and it's starting to get tired. I figured I would have got more miles out of it, but most of that's all a city driving, 158,000 miles, and then I used to run that car pretty hard when I first got it. I used to drive it really hard, and just everything. 158,000. I'm ready for a new car. And that's another reason why I got a Toyota. I mean, I did maintenance on my Honda, like I changed the transmission fluid. It has 158,000. I bought it when I had 38,000. I've done 3 transmission fluid flushes on that bitch, and I changed the thing religiously, like every 3,000 to 4,000 miles. I changed the antifreeze in that thing like 3 times. Put a complete brand new brake job on it. I put the $1,200 into the front end. I changed the air filter like every year. And I don't know. It's been a good car though. There's haven't been no it's lived up to the Honda, the Japanese car name, but 158,000 miles, she's starting to get tired. And it's like, that makes me not want to buy another Honda, because I know a Toyota can do better. It's like, to me, Hondas, they're very good, but Toyotas are excellent cars. Like, there's no way that a Honda is more reliable than a fucking Toyota. It's up with it, but they got like some technology stuff about, like there's certain things about Toyota or Honda, I'm sorry, that's better than anybody, but when it comes to overall reliability, plus 2026, man, everything is like gone to shit. Like products, you know, like skimflation, quality. It's kind of true with cars, but Toyota is a very prideful company, those Japanese, and it's one of their fucking hybrid babies. So the pride is still in the car. I had to like really do a lot of research, man. Yeah, those Japanese, man, they're very prideful people, and they're really proud of their product. It lives up to legendary status. If anything, like some of this new stuff, like it's even more reliable. But the problem is there's too much electronic shit on it. Like the car I'm getting, man, there's like way too much bullshit on it.
I looked at it to see what model you have. It's really nice, looks more modern, less like a family car, look like the old one.
Oh, the SE hybrid? Yeah, make sure you look at the SE. Look at the LE hybrid, and there's only a few $1,000s difference there, and look at the difference, man. Like in the body, like the SE model has a spoiler, it has 18-inch fucking aluminum wheels. The LE model has a aluminum hub, it has stainless steel wheels with hubcaps, no spoiler. The front end's totally different. Just everything is. It looks like a generic fucking rental, man. SE is like the sweet spot. Especially
Okay,
with
I'll check them out. Getting sleepy, have to get going to bed soon. Have a good rest of your night. Talk to you later.
Yep, I'll see you, Max. I'm like 3 people. I don't know who's watching me. How long have I been playing this for? Almost 2 hours. I might get off here in a second. Like, too buzzed to play, man. Just ranting and nobody's talking. Besides Max.
We're screwed. There's too many of them. Suck it up.
Man.
What's that? I need this worse than you do, pal.
Too many of them. No communication from Mobius. We're cut off. I'm calling an Alpha 1 emergency. You know the protocol. Alpha 1? Are you serious? What about the tech team?
The hell was that? Whatever it was, it looks like they were here. Where did they go? Huh? More signals. Not sure if I want to run into these two. Sounds like they went rogue. Then again, weapons are useful.
Safe house.
Haven't seen one of these in a while.
Might get off here, folks. Upgrade real quick. I should have this upgraded then saved.
You've brought something with you. A key? Excellent. Some keys open doors of perception, but this isn't one of them. This one is more mundane, but still useful. Go on. Open one. Its contents are better off in your hands than locked away in here.
You play any Grand Theft Auto games?
I used to. It's been a long... Not anymore. I'll probably get the new one, though, when it comes out.
You made it.
Not sure now.
You need most of, but they're we call
It doesn't...
fortunate, but it's a.
Where's the...
I'll mark the looks like once you're. That should take.
You could have told...
Maybe so, but I couldn't have given you this. The passageways, my communicator. You'd never make it through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on what?
You're not helping.
Anything else you?
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Those things will kill her if I don't do something.
Yeah. There's too many now. Fuck. Ah, fucker. Oh, okay. What the hell?
Probably should let Kidman know what's going on. Kidman.
Yeah, I gotta get up. I gotta get to bed here. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Thanks for coming in, everybody. It's been fun. Played for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Appreciate everybody sticking around. I didn't know it was this late. What time is it? 1:30 in the morning? Yeah.